Hello students, today we are going to discuss few important questions of simple interest. As the name suggests, simple interest is very easy and you already have the background in this topic. Now first of all, let me share with you the basic formulas about simple interest. Now if you want to calculate simple interest, then the formula to calculate simple interest is P into R into N upon 100. So where P stands for the principal amount. Principal amount means the amount which we are investing initially, original investment. R is the rate of interest. It means how much out of 100 will we get is the rate of interest, and N stands for number of years. Sometimes they also use the term T. Okay, so T stands for time and stands for number of years. So if it is 6 months, then we should take as 6 by 12 because it should be in year. So if you wish to calculate how much simple interest you will earn on a particular investment, then the formula is PRN upon 100. Now sometimes it is possible that we may have to find the maturity amount. So maturity amount is also called accumulated amount. A means accumulated amount. So initially we must have invested P and we will receive some simple interest. I will denote this as I. So let's say for example I have invested 100 rupees and 30 rupees interest I have received after 2 years. So 100 plus 30, after 2 years I am getting 130. So this 130 is A. A is accumulated amount. So A is equal to principal plus interest. Now if I want to directly find accumulated amount, then there is another formula based on the same concept. I can be written as PRN upon 100, and if we take P common, we get the formula that A is equal to P common into bracket 1 plus RN upon 100. So these are two basic formulas for simple interest. These two basic formulas should be known by you. So let us discuss few questions based on simple interest. Here we go. We have exercise 19A, page number 143. Textbook is also shared with you. Yes, here we have exercise 19A. Question number 1. Calculate simple interest on rupees 500. When it is said on rupees 500, it means that this is the principal amount at 8%. So 8 is the rate for 2 years is number of years. So N is 2. So we need to calculate simple interest. So very easily we can solve this question by applying the formula. Simple interest is P into R into N upon 100, and we get the answer. For 1 mark, such type of question may be asked. So I hope you are clear about this. Now let's go to the next question. Calculate simple interest on rupees 12,000. So now our investment or the principal is 12,000. Rate is 3.5%. Now here it is important, 8 months. 8 months should be written as 8 by 12 because time has to be in years. So let's go through the solution. So principal amount, okay, now rate upon 100, rate is 3.5. So decimal can be written like this, 3.5 means 35 by 10 and rate by 100. So ultimately this is about R. So P into R into N, as I said, number of years 8 months should be written as 8 by 12 years. So N has to be in years, so 12 will come under denominator. So P into R into N upon 100. So by this way you will be able to get the answer. Okay. Then we have third question. Find simple interest on rupees 500. Here principal is 500 for 8 months at 3 paise per rupee per month. Now question is simple. 8 months we know, 8 by 12 years. The only difference in this question is about rate of interest. Rate of interest is 3 paise per rupee per month. So now in 1 rupee there are 100 paise. So out of 100 paise, 3 paise. It means that monthly interest rate is 3% और monthly 3% है, तो yearly rate of interest should be how much? 12 3s are 36%. Okay, so look here the explanation part. 3 paise per rupee, it means in rupee there are 100 paise and 3 paise per rupee, it means 3%. Okay, per month. So I need to multiply with 12. Rate has to be per annum. Rate of interest has to be per annum. Since in this question it is per month, I need to multiply with 12 to get the rate per annum. So rate per annum is 36%. I hope this is also clear to you. Otherwise question is very easy. P into R into, as I told you, it is 36 by 100, 36%, P into R into N. Okay, upon 100. Upon 100 is basically the part of R. Rate is out of 100. So 100 can be taken with R. So P into R into N will give you the amount of simple interest. Let's move on to the next one. Question number 4. Calculate simple interest on rupees 525. This is principal at 8% per annum for 2 years and 3 months. Again the question is very easy, similar. The only difference is here. Now 3 months is 3 by 12 years and 3 by 12 means 0.25. So basically 2 years plus 0.25 years. So it is 2.25 years. So we just need to be careful in this years for question number 4. So look here, question number 4, P into R into N. N is 2.25 as I have explained. Now let's move on to the next one. Now we need to skip question 5 to 9. Why? Because we have limited time, and in these questions we have involvement of days. So rather than accounting focus, rather than mathematics focus shift on a normal calculation in days. Okay, so finding days is not that much needed to test your concepts of mathematics. And for examination I have selected important questions, and these questions are fundamental which you are supposed to solve properly. So we have question number 10. If you wish to solve, you can. I have also shared solution with you. If you are not able to get the answer, you can let me know. Then here we have question 10. A man deposits rupees 1000 in his savings bank account on the first day of each month. Now this is very important. In this question it is mentioned that you are not investing just for one time, you are investing each month, and you need to find interest earned at the end of 6 months at 8% simple interest. So here 1000 rupees is getting invested each month. It means that you will receive interest for different periods of time. So question number 10 is important, and there is one trick which you need to understand. A shortcut trick is there. When we are depositing any amount on the first day of each month, as here it is written on first day of each month. So when you invest on first day of each month, then when you take time, then you need to be clear about the number of months. Number of months will be n into n plus 1 by 2. Now here we need to calculate for 6 months. In such kind of question, n will refer to number of months and not the years. Please note, when you are investing regularly every month, in this situation, n you should take as number of months. Okay, later on we will convert in years. So initially number of months should be taken as n if you are investing regularly each month. अब टाइम पीरियड कितना लेना है? व्हेन यू आर डिपॉजिटिंग ऑन फर्स्ट डे ऑफ ईच मंथ, इट इज n into n plus 1 by 2. So here we have 6 months, so n is 6. 6 into 6 plus 1 by 2 will give you 21 months. So basically for our calculation, we need to calculate interest for 21 months, and our basic concept remains the same, PRN, where n refers to years. So this 21 months needs to be converted into years. So basically it is 21 by 12 years. So P 1000 was invested. Okay, so 1000 was invested each month at 8% per annum. Rate should be per annum, and this time period. Now some students might have some confusion, sir, it seems some technical, ये n into n plus 1 by 2 क्यों किया? You know, some students might think like that. So please note, everything depends on logic. Okay, so let me share with you. मान लेते हैं कि on 1st of January 2021 को आपने 1000 इन्वेस्ट किए. Similarly on 1st of February you have invested another 1000. Then on 1st of March 21, then 1st of April 21, then 1st of May 21, and then 1st of June 21. You have invested 1000, and total time period is 6 months. So last date is 30 June. Okay, when we are starting with January, last date is 30 June. So please note, first 1000 rupees will be invested from 1121 to 30 June 21. It means this will remain invested for 6 months. ये 5 महीने तक ही इन्वेस्ट हो पाएंगे, क्योंकि एक महीना लेट स्टार्ट किया. ये 4 महीने तक ही इन्वेस्ट हो पाएंगे, because you are investing after a gap of 1 month. It will be for 3 months, this will be for 2 months, and last 1000 rupees जो आपने उस मंथ के शुरू में इन्वेस्ट किए हैं will stay invested just for 1 month. Now all this when you add, then it is sum of first and natural number 1 2 3 4 5 6, and sum of first n natural numbers can be calculated using this n into n plus 1 by 2. आप देख भी सकते हो 6 plus 5 11 plus 4 15 plus 3 18 plus 3 21. So 21 months शॉर्टकट में आप n into n plus 1 by 2 से कैलकुलेट कर सकते हो. So I hope why we take like this, logic is this. Okay, otherwise you will have to do separate calculation 6 times, because we are investing every month for 6 months. So to avoid different calculations, we have this shortcut. Okay, so question number 10 was important. I hope you are able to understand this properly. And now we have question number 11. Question number 11 is again important. Let's do it. Mr. Banerjee deposits 500 in a recurring deposit account. Please note again, fixed deposit means one time investment, recurring deposit means multiple investment, regular investment. तो यहाँ पर भी इन्वेस्टमेंट बार बार हो रहा है. एंड here we have at the end of each month. Now there is a difference. In earlier question it was on the first day of each month and here it is at the end of each month. तो दो टाइप के क्वेश्चन हो सकते हैं, या तो शुरू से इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो हर महीने के, हर पीरियड के, या फिर हर पीरियड के, हर मंथ के एंड में इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो. ओके, सो कैलकुलेट द टोटल इंटरेस्ट अर्न एट द एंड ऑफ 12 months. So here we know we have to calculate for 12 months, it means for 1 year at 6% per annum. So let's do it. Question number 11. Now I have solved this as per two methods, but here I would suggest this second method. Now here when we are investing at the end of each month, then we need to have slight modification. Instead of n into n plus 1 by 2 हम करेंगे n into n minus 1 by 2, because at the end of each month जब आप इन्वेस्ट करते हो तो जो टोटल मंथ्स है जिसके लिए आपको इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा वो कम हो जाएगा. तो n into n plus 1 by 2 की जगह पर n into n minus 1 by 2 करना है, और ये आप खुद कंफर्म भी कर सकते हो. ओके, जस्ट लाइक अबाउ. सो n इंटू n माइनस 1 बाई 2, 12 महीने के लिए यू आर डूइंग कैलकुलेशन. सो n इज 12. In the question, as I told you, in such kind of question of recurring or regular investment, n is nothing but the months. Initially n months को लेना है. So n into n minus 1 बाई 2. वाई एन माइनस 1? क्योंकि एंड ऑफ ईच मंथ है इसीलिए. अगर स्टार्ट ऑफ ईच मंथ होता तो यहाँ पर 13 लिख देता, n इंटू एन प्लस 1 बाई 2 हो जाता. बट हेयर इट इज सिंस एट द एंड ऑफ ईच मंथ n इंटू एन माइनस 1 बाई 2. ये खास आपको ध्यान रखना है. दिस इज द शॉर्टकट. सो वी नीड टू कैलकुलेट फॉर 66 months. अल्टीमेटली इट इज 66 by 12 years. So P, how much we are investing each month? 500. Rate per annum as given in the question is 6%, and 66 months by 12, this many years. So this will give you the answer. Okay, so this method is suggestible. Okay, now there is one shortcut, but this shortcut will be applicable only when you need to calculate for 1 year. Okay, so I am not suggesting this. You can follow this one because ये हर सिचुएशन में आप अप्लाई कर सकते हो, whether it is for 6 months 9 months. ऊपर वाली सिस्टम काम करेगी सिर्फ एक ही साल के लिए, when you have exactly 1 year period. So in both the cases answer is same. So follow the best method. So I hope you are able to understand 19A exercise important questions, and now we have 19B. We will proceed further with the same concepts. Question number 1. Find the amount of, now here it is given find the amount, A we don't know, of rupees 1200. So this is principal. Number of years and rate is given. So here we will apply the formula of A. As I have told you how to find A. A is equal to P into bracket 1 plus Rn upon 100. A is equal to P into bracket 1 plus Rn upon 100. Just put the values and get the answer. So question number 1 is easy. Then we have question number 4. Now question number 4 is again important. We are skipping 2 and 3 because days calculation is involved. Okay, so rather than mathematics, it is more relating to a common calculation. So here what is important, every month, हर महीने के स्टार्टिंग में 600 रुपीज़ वो इन्वेस्ट कर रहा है एंड 6 महीने के बाद कितना मिलेगा। तो एज यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड इट इज़ सिमिलर टू द क्वेश्चन नंबर 10 ऑफ प्रीवियस एक्सरसाइज। तो पहले तो हम इंटरेस्ट फाइंड कर लेंगे। ओके, इंटरेस्ट फाइंड करने के लिए 600 प्रिंसिपल 6% पर एनम की रेट है एंड एज आई टोल्ड यू व्हेन इन्वेस्टमेंट इज एट द बिगिनिंग ऑफ ईच पीरियड देन नंबर ऑफ मंथ्स n बन जाता है एंड हम यहाँ पर n इंटू एन प्लस 1/2 करते हैं। सो n इंटू एन प्लस 1/2 इतने मंथ्स मिलेंगे, डिवाइड बाय 12 करूँगा तो उतने ईयर्स मिलेंगे। तो मैंने थोड़ा शॉर्टकट यूज़ किया है, आई होप यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड। सो कितने मंथ्स है n इंटू एन प्लस 1/2। वाई n प्लस 1? बिकॉज एट द बिगिनिंग दिया है, अगर एट द एंड होता तो इट शुड बी n इंटू एन माइनस 1। सो n इंटू एन प्लस 1/2 दिस मैनी मंथ्स, डिवाइड बाय 12 करो तो दिस मच ईयर्स। सो PRN विल गिव यू द इंटरेस्ट। सो आपको इंटरेस्ट मिल गया कि कितना इंटरेस्ट आप अर्न कर सकते हो एंड A कैन बी फाउंड लाइक दिस P प्लस आई। ओके, सो I वी हैव ऑलरेडी कैलकुलेटेड। जब हर महीने 6 महीने तक स्टार्टिंग के मंथ से, मंथ के बिगिनिंग से इफ़ यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग 600 यू विल अर्न 63 रुपीज़। नाउ हाउ मच विल यू इन्वेस्ट प्रिंसिपल? सो प्लीज़ नोट हियर प्रिंसिपल के लिए आपको ध्यान रखना है कि वॉट एवर मंथ्स आर देयर यू नीड टू मल्टीप्लाई दिस with each P because you are investing 600 every month for 6 months. So total you are investing is 3600 600 into 6. So 3600 आपने इन्वेस्ट किया है and you must have earned 63 as interest. So how much is A? 3663. सो बेसिकली दिस क्वेश्चन इज सेम, बट इसमें एक एक्स्ट्रा स्टेप करना है। पहले इंटरेस्ट फाइंड कर लो एंड उसमें प्रिंसिपल ऐड कर दो, दैट्स इट। सो क्वेश्चन 4 वाज आल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट एंड सिमिलर टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 वी हैव क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 के 150 रुपीज़ ऑन द फर्स्ट डे ऑफ ईच मंथ। जनवरी से दिसंबर तक इन्वेस्ट हो रहे हैं, यहाँ पर 12 महीने का पीरियड है एंड फर्स्ट डे तो अगेन n इंटू एन प्लस 1/2 करेंगे। 4% इज द रेट, वी नीड टू फाइंड द अमाउंट जो उसको मिलेगा ओके एट द एंड ऑफ द ईयर। सो व्हेन क्वेश्चन सेज कि हाउ मच ही विल रिसीव एट द एंड ऑफ द ईयर, इट मीन्स दे आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ए accumulated अमाउंट अलोंग विथ इंटरेस्ट। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल विल कैलकुलेट द इंटरेस्ट। 150 रुपीज़ 4% से इन्वेस्ट हो रहे हैं एक साल के लिए। हर महीने में आप इन्वेस्ट करते हो तो पूरे साल में 12 बार इन्वेस्ट करोगे। ओके, सो n इज़ 12 n इंटू एन प्लस 1/2। ये लॉजिक ऊपर और ये दोनों में अप्लाई होगा। सेम क्वेश्चन है, क्वेश्चन 4 एंड 5 आर सेम। सो पीरियड इज़ 1 ईयर, ईच मंथ इन्वेस्टमेंट इज़ देयर। सो बेसिकली you are investing 12 times, n is 12 and since it is at the beginning of each month then n into n plus 1/2 this many months will be there, divide by 12 you will get this many years. Okay, so PRN and you will get the total interest which you are going to earn. Now after finding total interest जितना हम earn करेंगे A is equal to P plus I, how much amount he will receive, जितना इन्वेस्ट करेगा प्लस जितना इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा। इंटरेस्ट इज 39, सो हाउ मच प्रिंसिपल इज देयर? ऑब्वियसली हर महीने 150 इन्वेस्ट कर रहा है 12 महीने तक। सो 150 इंटू 12 1800 इज द इन्वेस्टमेंट और P. Okay, so P plus I will give you the answer A. So I hope you are also very clear about this. And then we have exercise 19C. Okay, now in 19C we have question number 1, question number 6 is also similar. What principal will amount to 3960? Now what principal? Principal पता नहीं है, amount to 3960. So here A is given, amount 2 के बाद जो दिया है वो A है सो वी नो ए, एन भी पता है, आर भी पता है. सो देर आर 4 थिंग्स. ओके, ए accumulated amount, P प्रिंसिपल, रेट एंड नंबर ऑफ ईयर्स. 4 में से 3 पता हो तो चौथी मिल सकती है. सो क्वेश्चन इज वेरी सिंपल. A इज गिवन, सो अप्लाई द फॉर्मूला ऑफ A. A is equal to P into bracket 1 plus Rn upon 100. Put the values. Okay, 14 sevens divide by 100. So basically it is 0.98 plus 1, 1.98, and 1.98 if it goes to that side it is 198 upon 100. So यहाँ reverse हो जाएगा 100 upon 198. So do the calculation and you will get the answer. So simple, same concept. Then we have question number 2. We have similar question which is question 8. It is important. What question 2 says? कि what principal will amount to 520 in 5 years and 568 in 7 years. This question is important because you don't know principal and you also don't know rate. Rate भी पता नहीं है, principal भी पता नहीं है. ओके, उन्होंने कहा है कि 5 साल में 520 पैसा हो जाएगा और 7 साल में 568 हो जाएगा. तो हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस, हैंस इट इज़ इम्पोर्टेंट. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 देखो. 7 ईयर्स में इतना होगा, 5 ईयर्स में इतना होगा, तो डिफरेंस निकालो. सो 7 माइनस 5 यानी 2 साल में 48 रुपीज़ अमाउंट बड़ा है. सो 2 साल में 48 इंटरेस्ट की वजह से ही बड़ा होगा. डिवाइड विथ 2, 2 साल में 48 इंटरेस्ट मिला है तो साल का इंटरेस्ट कितना. ओके, सो you will get annual interest is 24. So your target has to be to find annual interest. अगर 3 साल में 48 होता तो मैं डिवाइड करता विथ 3, तो पर साल इंटरेस्ट 16 हो जाता. तो वॉट एवर ये पीरियड्स डिपेंड हो सकते हैं, चेंज हो सकते हैं फ्रॉम क्वेश्चन टू क्वेश्चन. सो इफ इन 7 years अमाउंट इज 568, इन 5 years it is 520. Take the difference. It means you are earning interest of 48 in 2 years. It means every year you are earning interest of 24. So I hope this thing is absolutely clear in your mind. Our target is to find interest per annum, and then amount after 5 years is the principal amount plus 5 साल की इंटरेस्ट. सीधी बात है, 5 साल के बाद का अमाउंट कैसे बनेगा. प्रिंसिपल में 5 साल की इंटरेस्ट ऐड करोगे तो यू विल गेट 5 साल के बाद का अमाउंट. 5 साल के बाद का अमाउंट तो दिया है, हाउ मच, 520. प्रिंसिपल पता नहीं है, बट 5 साल की इंटरेस्ट कैसे पता चलेगी. 1 साल की इंटरेस्ट इंटू 5 करोगे. 1 साल की इंटरेस्ट तो आपने ऑलरेडी फाइंड कर ली है. ओके, 1 साल की इंटरेस्ट इंटू 5 करोगे तो 5 साल की इंटरेस्ट मिल जाएगी. एंड व्हेन यू डू दिस कैलकुलेशन यू विल बी एबल टू फाइंड P. Now some student might think, okay, sir, what if we take this amount after 7 years? Okay, concept remains the same. Amount after 7 years will be made up of principal amount plus 60 साल की इंटरेस्ट. 60 साल की इंटरेस्ट कैसे आएगी, 1 साल की इंटरेस्ट इंटू 7 टाइम्स और 7 years. So amount after 7 years is given, which is 568. Principal we don't know, but per year interest we know. How much it is? 24. Okay, so 24 sevens are 168. So this 168, 568 minus 168 will give you P. So how much you are getting as P? Again 400. So because any one you can take, दोनों में आंसर हमेशा सेम ही होगा. ओके, any one you can take as per your choice. So I hope you are able to understand how to tackle such kind of questions where we don't know principal as well as we don't know the rate of interest. Now suppose ये क्वेश्चन में थोड़ा और ऐड कर सकते हैं कि they can ask you to find principal as well as rate of interest. Now you can find rate of interest. How you can find rate of interest? Now you know P. Okay, यू ऑल्सो नो पर एनम का सिंपल रेट, चलो मैं बता देता हूँ. ओके, नाउ लेट्स से एक्सटेंशन क्या हो सकता है इन दिस क्वेश्चन कि ऑल्सो फाइंड आर रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट. देन आई विल राइट simple interest of 1 year is equal to P into R into 1 upon 100. Why I have written N as 1? Because simple interest एक साल की हम कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं and simple interest of 1 year we know it is 24. एक साल की इंटरेस्ट है 24. प्रिंसिपल we know 400. रेट आई डोंट नो. ओके, एंड 1 नहीं लिखोगे तो चलेगा, नीचे है 100. सो दिस 0 विल गेट कैंसल्ड. सो 24 डिवाइड बाय 4 विल गिव यू R. सो हाउ मच इट विल बी? 6. सो रेट इज 6%. So you can also find rate like this. If you find P, finding the rate is very easy. So I hope you are clear about this question. You need to practice the questions once again by yourself. I always believe if you are watching some actor doing acting, you can understand whatever he or she says, but we don't become actor. Okay, so we are into this profession since many years. So it's easy and natural for us to go through. So when you are listening to us, you find अरे ये तो easy है, simple interest simple ही है, but you will have to practice to really get grip on the concepts. Now we have question number 3. Find out capital required to earn monthly interest of rupees 600 at 6% per annum simple interest. So how much capital is required? It means how much principal is required. कितना इन्वेस्ट करोगे so that you can earn monthly interest of 600. So now question number 3. Here we go. महीने में कमाना है 600, साल में कितना कमाना है? ओके, तो सिंपल इंटरेस्ट पर ईयर मैंने फाइंड कर लिया 600 इंटू 12 पर ईयर. हैंस एंड मैंने 1 लिया है बिकॉज पर ईयर. सो पर ईयर की इंटरेस्ट इज 600 इंटू 12. एन इज 1. पी आई डोंट नो. रेट इज गिवन 6%. सो व्हेन वी सॉल्व दिस वी गेट पी. सो हाउ मच प्रिंसिपल इज रिक्वायर्ड? 1,20,000 is required. Then let's move on to the question number 9. Okay, so by mistake a clerk calculated interest on certain principal for, now here by mistake एक mistake हो गई है, certain principal पता नहीं है. so 6 महीना लेना था, 5.5 रेट लेनी थी. ओके, सॉरी 6 महीना एंड 5.5 रेट ले ली है क्लर्क ने. इंस्टीड फॉर मीन्स करेक्ट क्या करना था? 5 महीना और 6.5 रेट लेनी थी, उसने गलती कर दी. सो करेक्ट पीरियड वो 5 months, करेक्ट रेट 6.5, बट उसने वो गड़बड़ कर दी. एंड दस ही मेड एरर ऑफ 400 पैसे. सो प्लीज नोट हेयर व्हेन दे से इसकी जगह पर वो किया और इतनी एरर है. सो दिस एरर इज नथिंग बट द डिफरेंस आ गया है अमाउंट में. एंड व्हाट दे आर आस्किंग, व्हाट वाज द प्रिंसिपल. सो व्हेन वी हैव डिफरेंस, देन व्हेन वी कैलकुलेट वी ऑल्सो शुड कैलकुलेट फॉर द डिफरेंस. तो रेट भी डिफरेंस वाली लेनी है. सो हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस? लुक हियर, उसने कैलकुलेट किया है 6 months के लिए. ओके, 6 months का कैलकुलेशन किया और 400 पैसे का डिफरेंस आया. 400 पैसे मीन्स 4 रुपीज़. सो 6 महीने में 4 रुपीज़ का डिफरेंस है, तो साल का डिफरेंस कितना? ओके, यू शुड कैलकुलेट ईयरली डिफरेंस. तो दिस क्लर्क actually found difference of 4 rupees, 400 paise means 4 rupees when he calculated for 6 months. So it means that अगर वो साल का कैलकुलेट करता तो डिफरेंस वुड हैव बीन 8 रुपीज़. सो डिफरेंस इन इंटरेस्ट इज इक्वल टू P इंटू डिफरेंस इन रेट इंटू 1/12. वाई हैव टेकन 1? बिकॉज यहाँ पर मैंने 1 ईयर कर लिया है, ये 1 ईयर का डिफरेंस है. ओके, सो n is 1. सो डिफरेंस ऑफ रेट्स नीड्स टू बी टेकन. थोड़ा कन्फ्यूज़न है तो देखो मैं एक फॉर्मूला बताता हूँ. यहाँ पर difference in simple interest for a year is equal to P into difference in rates into 1/12. When I say difference in rates, rate is out of 100. Okay, and why I have taken 1? Because it is per annum, so my number of year has to be 1. ये into 1/12 थोड़ा मैं बराबर से लिख देता हूँ, into 1 divided by 12. So difference in simple interest per annum is principal into difference in rate by 100 into 1/12. Okay, 1 is number of year. So by this way you will be able to find principal. Obviously difference in interest है तो difference in rate से ही difference in interest मिलेगा. So then we have question number 7. Okay, question 7. What sum of money will amount to? Amount to means A is given 7475 in 3 years. 3 साल में इतना बनेगा. If rate of interest in the first, second and third year is this and this, 4, 5 and 6. So here rate is changing every year. We don't know the principal. So we basically know the concept that कि whatever is the amount, that amount is made up of principal plus interest. अगर 3 साल है तो तीनों साल की इंटरेस्ट ऐड करोगे प्रिंसिपल में, then we will get amount. तो 3 साल के बाद का amount A is given. But here we cannot apply formula directly because rate of interest is changing. 4 साल first year, 5% second year, 6% third year. So PRN upon 100, this will give you interest. And for first year rate has to be 4. Okay, PRN upon 100 यानी दूसरे साल देखो n हैज़ टू बी 1. सेकेंड ईयर लेकिन वो पीरियड है 12 मंथ्स तो ये 1 ही होगा. सो सेकेंड ईयर में रेट इज़ 5 एंड इन थर्ड ईयर रेट इज़ 6. सो P प्लस interest of first year plus interest of second year plus interest of third year will give you 7475. You can take P common. So basically it is 4 by 100 0.04, 5 by 100 0.05, it is 6 by 100 0.06. When you add all this it is 1.15. So you can do the calculation 115 by 100, so into 100 by 115, and in simple calculation you will get this answer. P is equal to 6500. So I hope you are absolutely clear about this as well. Then we need to move on to 19D, page number 147, and here we have question number 1. Here we need to find the time in how many years, and we don't know. Simple interest of 800 amounts to, now look here, simple interest on rupees 800, it has to be like this on. It means 800 is the principal. Simple interest amounts to 72. तो 72 is the simple interest which is given to you. तो simple interest का फॉर्मूला आप अप्लाई करोगे. Rate is also given and we don't know. So simple interest which is given to you as 72 is P 800, R which is 3 and we don't know. So simple interest is PRN upon 100. Same concept we are applying and we are able to find N. Question number 2, in what time does interest on rupees 3500 become? तो interest is becoming 490, interest 3500 नहीं है, interest 490 है. Okay, so similarly 490 is the interest, 3500 रुपीज़ पर 7% के रेट से कितने टाइम में होगा. Question 3 is important. In what time does a sum of money become 2 times at simple interest of 8%? पैसा डबल हो रहा है कितने टाइम में, वो पूछा है. तो look here, money is becoming double. It means A is 2 times of P. If money is becoming triple, then A is 3 times of P. So 2P means P plus P. But we know that A is equal to P plus I. तो ये दोनों से क्या पता चलता है कि जितना अमाउंट है उतना ही इंटरेस्ट मिला है. कॉमन सेंस है, तभी तो डबल हुआ. सो वी नो दैट के P and I बोथ आर इक्वल इन दिस सिचुएशन. सो बेसिकली इंटरेस्ट इज इक्वल टू PRN अपॉन 100, बट I की जगह पर मैं P लिख देता हूँ बिकॉज बोथ आर सेम. सो I का ही फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करेंगे. I इज इक्वल टू PRN अपॉन 100, बट इन प्लेस ऑफ I वी कैन राइट P. सो P विल गेट कैंसल फ्रॉम बोथ द साइड्स. सो वी हैव 18 by 100, दिस इज 1. तो 100 by 8 will give you N. So we'll get 12.5 years. But many students make mistake here. 12.5 years doesn't mean 12 years and 5 months. 0.5 years means 0.5 into 12, this many months. So basically it is 12 years and 6 months. Okay. And logically भी आप solve कर सकते हो कि 8% is the rate per annum. So एक साल में 8 कमाओगे, 2 साल में मीन्स इफ 8% इज द रेट, सो 100 by 8 उतने टाइम में जितना पैसा है उतना फिर से क्रिएट हो जाएगा. सो इट्स लॉजिकल. ओके, अगर लेट से 10% रेट है तो 100 रुपीज़ इन्वेस्ट करोगे एट 10%, एवरी ईयर यू विल अर्न 10 रुपीज़. तो जितना इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो 100, उतना हमें क्रिएट करना है, उतना अर्न करना है. तो एक साल में 10 कमाओगे तो 100 कमाने के लिए 10 साल लगेंगे. ओके, सो व्हाट इज़ द शॉर्टकट जब डबल वाला क्वेश्चन हो? ओके, जब क्वेश्चन में डबल वाला दिया हो, सो व्हाट इज़ द शॉर्टकट? शॉर्टकट इज सेट कि जब पैसे डबल हो रहे हैं तो N इज इक्वल टू 100 अपॉन रेट. ओके, सो जब पैसे डबल हो रहे हैं एंड यू नीड टू फाइंड N, तो शॉर्टकट इज 100 अपॉन रेट. जैसे यहाँ पर 100 अपॉन रेट इज़ 8, तो 100 by 8 किया, यू गेट नंबर ऑफ ईयर्स, कितने टाइम में पैसे डबल होंगे, ये इस शॉर्टकट से फाइंड कर सकते हो. एंड देन वी हैव क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. इन व्हाट टाइम सम ऑफ मनी बिकम 4 टाइम्स? नाउ इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. पैसे 4 टाइम्स बन रहे हैं एट 1 पैसे पर मंथ सिंपल इंटरेस्ट. लुक हियर, 1 पैसे कुछ नहीं बोला है तो पर रुपी होता है, तो पर रुपी पर मंथ. बेसिकली 1 रुपी इज़ हैविंग 100 पैसे और 1 पैसे आउट ऑफ 100 पैसे 1%. तो महीने का 1%, साल का 12%. सो 12% इज़ द एनुअल रेट. सो हियर क्वेश्चन में इट इज़ गिवन के अमाउंट इज़ बिकमिंग 4 टाइम्स. सो A इज़ इक्वल टू 4P. It means P plus 3P. Amount is equal to P plus 3P. 4P means P plus 3P. But conceptually A is equal to P plus I. इसका मतलब है I and 3P both are same. Same way से मैं सॉल्व करूँगा. I का फॉर्मूला PRN अपॉन 100. बट इन प्लेस ऑफ आई आई विल राइट 3p बिकॉज आई एंड 3p आर सेम. सो आई की जगह पर आई कैन राइट 3p. सो p विल गेट कैंसल्ड and I will get this formula. Okay, so when amount is becoming 4 times, so here also we have one formula. What is that formula or shortcut which we can use? The shortcut is 3 into 100 by 12. When a is equal to 4p. Okay, so n is equal to, now एक common pattern में बताता हूँ. To find n, 4p, 6p, 7p, different kinds can be given. So we know that कि 100 के अपॉन में रेट तो है, 100 के अपॉन में रेट तो है, बट वी नीड टू मल्टीप्लाई दिस विथ, if a is equal to 4p, then here it has to be 4 minus 1 which is 3. ऊपर जो मैंने शॉर्टकट बताया था उसमें भी देखो, a was becoming 2p, so 100 upon rate is there, but if it is 2p then 2 minus 1 multiply with 1. Here it was 4p, so 4 minus 1, so multiply with 3. So similarly if I ask you if a is equal to 6p, तो किससे multiply होगा? To find n you will have to multiply with 5. Okay, then we have question number 6. In what time 8100 at 3%, this is principal rate, will generate the same income? It means this amount if invested at this rate will give you some interest. So it is saying will generate the same income, it means same interest generate होगी, which 225 will generate in 4 years at 3%. So पहले तो ये फाइंड करो कि 225 4 साल में 3% से कितना कमाएगा, उतनी इंटरेस्ट यहाँ पर हम अर्न कर सकते हैं. तो सेकंड पार्ट, लेटर पार्ट हम कर सकते हैं. पहले 225 3% से 4 साल में कितना इंटरेस्ट कमाएगा, तो वो इंटरेस्ट है 27. एंड व्हाट द क्वेश्चन सेज दैट कि दिस अमाउंट 8100 एट 3%, वो उतना ही कमाएगा जो अभी हमने कैलकुलेट किया, विच इज़ 27. इट मीन्स 8100 3% रेट से 27 इंटरेस्ट अर्न करेगा. टाइम हमें फाइंड करना है. सो 27 simple interest can be earned by 8100 at 3%, but time period we don't know. Okay, so it can be found easily and it is 1/9. Then we have question number 8. Sum of money becomes double in 20 years. तो कितने टाइम में वो ट्रिपल होगा? Okay, so again money is becoming double, a is to p which is p plus p, but basically a होता है p plus i, it means p and i both are same. So 20 साल में जितना प्रिंसिपल है उतना ही इंटरेस्ट बनता है. एंड व्हाट दे आर आस्किंग कि अमाउंट ट्रिपल कितने साल में होगा. So to become triple we need to have double of p. Okay, 3p is p plus 2p, प्रिंसिपल तो है प्लस डबल ऑफ प्रिंसिपल जब हम अर्न करेंगे देन अमाउंट विल बिकम 3 times. फॉर एग्जाम्पल 100 रुपीज़ इफ़ वी आर इन्वेस्टिंग, और 20 साल में अगेन 100 हम कमाएंगे, तो 100 इज़ देयर, 20 साल में और 100 कमाएंगे और 20 साल में 100 कमाएंगे. सो टोटल विल बी 100 100 100 300, और टाइम कितना लगेगा? 40 years. Okay, so by this way also you can find the period. So I hope you are able to understand the basic concepts about simple interest. Okay, now this method is logical. Suppose if they ask, okay, if money is becoming 4 times, so here also I can suggest you the shortcut. Shortcut can be used if they ask in MCQ or for 1 mark. Now what is the shortcut? Okay, as you know that कि if amount is becoming 3 times, क्वेश्चन में पूछा है कि 3 टाइम्स बनने में कितना टाइम लगेगा. ओके, सो व्हाट वी डू कि basically we need double of interest. So here whatever is the time which they have given, we need to multiply with, if it is 3p, then we need to multiply with 3 minus 1, which is 2. If they say a amount has to be 5 times of principal, then I will multiply with 4. So 20 years was given into 2. But don't worry, right now actually shortcuts are more applicable for CA foundation or some other courses where time is limited and presentation doesn't matter. You just need to tick the option. Okay, they don't want to know whether you know or you have just ticked. So I hope you are able to understand. Right now you are not under such pressure, so these shortcuts are not advisable for you. So in the next video I will share the solutions and concepts of compound interest. Wish you all the best. Bye bye.